still? You returning this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Unfortunately, this falls under our that's that policy, and you can't return it.
What do you mean does that?
That's that.
Who's that?
That's that. Like, you come to return it, you say we can't return it. That's that. There's nothing we can do about it.
Who's that?
That's that. Not who. That.
What do you mean that?
That's that. It's our return policy. See? We reserve the right.
That's that.
That's that.
So then what?
So that's that. I mean, you have to keep it.
They couldn't just get credited? I mean, they're just going to get something else right now.
I mean, I give you credit for trying to bring it back, but it's not going to work.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm
that's
sorry.
confusing, you know?
Yeah.
Explain to me.
Are you Grace's friend?
Yeah.
Okay.
In terms of the policy you're indicating, where does
See,
it
that's what all
state
this
that?
was 15.
Where, so that before someone purchases it, they have like full disclosure.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Do you see what he's saying?
No.
No, that's what I'm asking you is where's the disclaimer? Because
Full disclosure.
I'm sorry. I thought no, it's right. It's right there. It's up there.
No, but when the person was purchasing the site,
Right.
the person didn't know.
You didn't know about it.
Right.
Yeah. Do you know what it is? It just
more
it makes
than
it
serious.
it makes it so much easier for guys like me. Because then anyone can return something, and I look at it, I'm like, no, that's that. You have to keep it.
We still don't get it back.
It means.
Can you explain it to him again? He's good. He's got this. He's got it out.
It's a delicate way of saying out loud. Really.
I know, but
Yeah, we can't put that on the wall. What he just said.
But that's not this. This is that wasn't that placed near this one. I got that.
No, this isn't that. That is that.
So.
And then so that's that.
So. What purchases don't apply to that's that, or everything applies to that's that?
You can't return it because this is part of that that.
But no, how does one decipher between anything?
Well, exactly. Yeah,
It's like I just have to kind of like look at it and I have to size it up. It's at our discretion.
No, but when so the consumer is inside, right? How do I know what's that and what's this?
You really don't know until you bring it back.
Turn into a legal mess. You know what I mean?
No,
At some point.
If I'm outside, and I don't know that
Really, because look, if your that's that policy stands,
I like it.
then it could potentially take a precedence for other places, and then consumers are going to
If the
want it.
president brought something back, I would probably accept it.
Your policy would stand, and other companies, Target, etc., that if they like where you're going with this, it's going to take precedence, and then they're going to follow it.
First of all, Barack Obama or whatever president would probably send somebody in. Probably wouldn't buy fake flowers, but he probably sent someone in to do it for him. He wouldn't wait in line like on a Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah, you're right. That's true.
So, like Charlie Sheen gave AIDS to other people. That's that cake.
Oh my God.
Some of his lovers.
No, he's being sued right now.
Right.
He's being sued.
That's that.
No, he's being sued right now.
He should have known. He's a filthy lover.
But he didn't tell him, so that was, he didn't give him full disclosure.
You know what? I think you're starting to get it. I think you're starting to
He
understand.
didn't give him full disclosure on it.
Yeah.
Because had he told him, they probably would have opted out to not have those interactions with him.
He's got it. You make a good point about the presidents. I think we should just move on.
It's like those two don't go together. Look at it.
Well, it's the one on top that we go by.
So you get a picture of it?
We can't see. Sure, you can take a picture.
You can't see eye to eye together.
You want to be in it? Or I can take a picture of it.
Listen, resolve.
Right.
See eye to eye, and make some kind of mutual agreement.
Okay.
Then Channel 5 problem solving.
Oh, that's interesting. Because I understand what you're saying, because this whole thing, it's very frustrating.
It's chaotic because
Very frustrating.
look, I almost guarantee you this. You're gonna have another customer who's gonna feel as compassionate as we feel. And then it's just gonna make the line longer and everything.
Let's forget about Channel 5. Let's concentrate on Channel 7 out here in LA. Jimmy Kimmel Live, because that's what you're on right now, right there. There you go. There you go. I'm going to let you return it. That's that. Good job. We'll get you a raise.
comes out on April 8th. It's called Call It What It Is, Ben Harper and the Innocent Criminals. Next week on the show, we have many entertaining guests, including Chris Pine, Jack Black, Shaquille O'Neal, Ewan McGregor, Lena Headey from Game of Thrones, Lauren Cohan from The Walking Dead, Allison Brie, Hannibal Buress, and we'll have music from Panic at the Disco, Lanita Smith, Banners, and Tory Lanez. So please join us then. Now, it is a difficult transition for any artist to move from teen heartthrob to successful film star. Leo did it, Shia did it, I did it. It's tough, but our first guest has done it too. You can see him alongside Robert De Niro in Dirty Grandpa, which opens in theaters tomorrow. Please say hello to Zac Efron. Of High School Musical, and you came here 10 years ago. You're a kid. What was your first time here?
10 years ago?
Yeah. And who would have ever guessed that that awkward, pimply, overweight, disgusting little boy would grow up to become this handsome young man? It really is shocking.
The chances are 1 in a million. Yeah. Thank you.
Do you remember that? Do you have memories of that first time?
For sure.
You do?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. That's 10 years ago. I can't believe it.
It is a long time. Huh?
That's awesome.
Things are going well, it seems.
Yeah, things are good, man.
You were living with your parents back then. You moved out, I assume?
I have fully moved out. Got my own place now.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I live with my little brother.
Oh,
so,
you do?
Yeah.
Oh, how does that go?
It's good, man. My little brother, he's a good roommate.
He's good? How much younger is he?
He's 4.5 years younger.
Okay.
So yeah, man, he's great. I was gone for almost the entire year working.
So he watches the house?
Yeah, he keeps an eye on the house for me and eats all of my groceries.
He does,
so
yeah.
I come home to an empty house with no.
Is he an actor? Is he in the show business or anything like that?
No, he's not. He's actually producing. Right?
Oh, he is.
Yeah. He's doing a lot of writing, scripts, reading. He's actually made a few movies.
And can you ground him, or how does it work? Is it?
I don't think I'm necessarily the good one for grounding.
I see.
Wait, I mean, can I put him in his room and lock the door?
Yeah,
I do that.
You do that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have
to get in there. Yeah.
That really never goes away, does it?
Yeah. No.
I think you have 4 movies coming out this year.
Yes.
That's a lot of
Yeah.
It was a good year. Wait till you see how much his ass is in this new movie. I mean,
I don't know why I seem so excited.
You're going to be chased out of here. So are they done? Are they all finished shooting yet, or are you still working on any?
All of them are done.
Wow.
Everything's done.
So you've been working nonstop.
Yeah, I was home for a few weeks this year.
Have you had a vacation or even a long nap or anything like that?
It's sort of the benefits of doing 4 movies in 1 year. Is I got to just say, okay, I'm gonna go wherever I want.
Where did you go? Where did you go?
I took my girlfriend to Asia for 4 weeks.
What part of Asia?
We started in Japan. We went up and down Japan. We went to Vietnam.
Wow.
Went to Korea.
That's fun. What, like in Japan, what was the best thing you did in Japan?
In Japan, I would have to say the best thing we did in Japan was we ate at this Jiro. You guys know Jiro Dreams of Sushi?
Oh yeah, I saw that documentary.
Yeah, so we ate it at his restaurant.
Oh wow, that's hard to get into, right?
Yeah, it's a really hard reservation to get. Like people wait months, and this is no joke.
Did you wait months? Did you plan that far ahead?
This was insane. So we landed in Japan, and I called a buddy of mine who's also into food. My girlfriend and I are really into food, and he's like, "Let me see what I can do." And he made a call and was like, "I got you in." And it was like the day after tomorrow. This is virtually impossible. There's no way anyone gets into this restaurant. So we showed up. We had our meal, which was outstanding. It was just my girlfriend and I eating. And there's this little area outside where he kind of takes photos with everyone that comes into the restaurant, because now everybody wants it.
The chef, right?
He's got to hate it.
Right, yeah.
So I felt terrible asking, but I was like, "Can I have one?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'll meet you outside." But when we went outside, he seemed really enthusiastic about taking the pictures. Like, he was really excited. Like, he was smiling the whole time. And it turns out that I think the girl that seated us, who was jumping into the photos, ended up being his granddaughter, and I think she may have been a fan of me one day. So I think that might have something to do with why I got that reservation.
Sometimes it takes a lot. That's surprising when that happens.
That's so far. That is the best case scenario of when all this pays off in a great way.
Yeah, right. No kidding.
Yeah, I got to eat Jiro sushi. It was amazing.
You went to real school. A lot of actors don't go to actual school, but you did go to school, yes?
Legit school.
Legit
Public school. Yeah.
You were in drama class?
I was, indeed. Yeah.
It's an interesting thing because your teacher from drama class sent something along
no, are you
to us.
serious?
Yes.
Oh no.
And I thought maybe it might be fun for us to take a walk down, well, just really memory lane for you, and a brand new undiscovered lane for us.
Okay. Well,
Take a look.
It's summertime, yeah, it's summertime, every summer, bring on some fish, bring on the gun, bring on the bacon, fill me up. It's summer time.
Good Man Charlie Brown. Yeah, that was the show called Good Man Charlie Brown. Clearly played Snoopy.
Did you sing that for Jiro at the restaurant supper time?
He would not have that. I would have been thrown out immediately.
What are your thoughts? By the way, nice moonwalking. Very impressive, by the way. I mean,
Back then, that crushed.
Oh,
that was like a big.
that would crush right now if you did it, by the way. Very well done. Zac Efron is here. We'll be right back.
Have a drink.
No, I'm driving, so.
I'm just gonna finish up my exercises and then we'll hop on 16 to 95.
Grandpa, are you sure you're okay?
Thanks for doing this, by the way. I made a tea time for us in Florida for this afternoon. You can use your grandmother's lady clubs. They're right there by the front door.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
I thought the plan was to have breakfast here.
That's your breakfast. Now let's get in that giant labia you drove up in and get out of here.
That is a funny movie.
It was really fun to work with Bob.
You seem to have a nice relation. I like that you call him Bob, but that's when you know somebody really knows Robert De Niro is when he gets the Bob.
Yeah. It's like I remember the first time I met him, which was kind of at the table read. It was like, what do I call him? Robert, Bob.
What did you do?
I went for Robert.
Robert,
I went for Robert.
And did he tell it correctly and say, no, it's Bob?
Very quickly it turned into Bob.
Were you terrified when you met him? Were you intimidated by him?
Yeah, I mean the first time we met was for for this table read, so it was for this movie, Dirty Grandpa, and yeah, I was so nervous. I mean this is Robert De Niro. This is like he's just an acting legend. He is the cool dude of all cool dudes.
He is. You want him to like you, right?
Yes, you want him to like you.
Yeah.
So and also I'm another actor he's never seen a single one of my films, like at all, like guaranteed.
Oh,
He has no idea. So I've seen everything this man's done,
Right.
and he knows virtually nothing about me. So it was kind of like a first date. It was like I was really awkward. Like, do I come on really strong and like tell him how much I appreciate his work? And
Put your tongue down his throat, something
Yeah,
like that.
Like, because he must be sick of that, right? He's
Yeah,
sick
right.
of that. Or do you try and like play it cool? Like you're done. It's every day you meet somebody like Robert De Niro.
What did you do?
I think I landed somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, right.
I don't know.
That's probably the right place to be.
I
think.
tried to be polite and courteous and not too talkative. And yeah, he was awesome. He was awesome.
Did you get to bond with him? Do you feel, or was it just kind of working?
For the first half of the movie, it was kind of work. We had to find out each other's kind of vibe and kind of the way we worked, together. And then halfway through the movie, we sort of just clicked. And I found that if you talk to him basically about anything other than acting, he's an open book. He loves talking.
Right. Yeah.
There was one scene in particular where we're in this what was it, a Mini Cooper, and it was so hot. It was 110 degrees this day, and we were stuck in traffic in the scene. And it was about 3 hours of shooting this. So for 3 hours, it was just me driving and Robert De Niro in the car next to me. And so in between takes, we were just doing small talk. We were trapped in this car, we couldn't leave. So for 3 hours, it was just me and him. And I thought we had a great conversation. Like, we really bonded over these 3 hours. As soon as they finally yelled, like, the cut, moving on, we jumped out of the car and ran to, like, Video Village, which is where everyone watches playback. And everyone's just cracking up and laughing at me. And I'm like, what? They're like, you are such an idiot. You should hear yourself talking to Bob. Why don't you just, like, suck it? I was like, what? What are you talking about? They're like, I was like, we were just making small talk, bro. Making small talk. They're like, oh, yeah, right. You were just cradle the balls next time. Yeah, they basically, in between takes, which was long in between takes.
Oh, boy.
I was mites, so they could hear every
I have
word.
bad news. Your drama teacher sent me tape of that conversation.
Oh, God. Thank you, Bob.
It's very good to see you.